Alert from Clean My Mac 3 scheduler. It's time to clean your Mac.
Pretend you are nowhere but here. These are the facts. The ice caps are melting. The Earth is warming. 2/3 of most species on Earth will be extinct by the year 2030. Life will move on. Focus on change or focus on survival. Adapt or die. Consider soft nihilism, cosmic pessimism. Consider that everything you know is a cosmic video game. Consider the relationship of matter and antimatter is incongruent. Consider the relationship where nobody can explain what we're doing here. Science believes we may not exist. Consider the internet is an altered state, a new dimension, a new evolution, a thing of potential prophecy. We inhabit forms of evolutionary potential handed a future that tastes of aluminum and ash, where we mistake windows for mirrors and lick each other with bitter tongues. A tragic misstep in evolution. Consider too much self-awareness binds us together in existential ennui. Narcissist in the streets, existentialist in the sheets. We are connected, forever walking hand in hand into extinction. Thoughts, windows, mirrors, in the meantime, dreamtime, faced with information, but the world itself, a part of our cosmology containing the harvest of eyeballs, attention, response, feeling, condition, mind and body absorbing all ambience. The extensive exhaustion editing yourself in real time, cloaking yourself in real tree. Filter, scan, sort, and reject your customizable libido, logic, geography. Image producing, pitching, phishing, scamming, chain linking, chain liking, chain smoking, chain blocking, mansplaining, twitching, tweeting, toasting, processing, pixel pimping, circulating anonymous proliferation walking through human bodies. The here we go again of as we swipe right of protected space, annoyed by the repetition of last century's problems. 3,000 score want God, before they were 7,500 score, but less strong. Though for wanting we were for facade and wave, the void of past, present, no future is the mind killer, no fear of missing out, no FOMO. Keep this wave away by maintenance, harvesting the wounds of old wars. A century of people who remain in pain, watching available English, a dead Polish romantic says to me, existentially processing by possessing my fingertips, speaking in bed from bath after my beyond. A nation like lava, on top is hard and hideous, but its internal fire cannot be extinguished by 100 years of coldness. Let's spit on the crust and go down to the profundity. What are you doing? What is it that you're doing? What exactly are you doing? Why is this what you are doing? Could you tell me exactly what it is you are doing? Why is this what you are doing? Can you explain to me what you're doing? Have you been wondering what you are doing? I've been contemplating why this is what you're doing. Is there a way for me to explain what it is you are doing? How's it going with what you're doing? Could you share with the room what it is exactly that you're doing? Another dead person said, dead people receive more flowers than the living, because regret is stronger than gratitude. On a terrace in Paris, my disappointment is irrelevant. There is no pageant to perform. The earth imparted ecosystemic disaster from male-based ideologies of exchange. A person can never be free in a society and culture that teaches them that they owe their allegiance to institutions of authority without ever questioning why they deserve that allegiance. Dishwater gives back no image as we rapidly become image fluent. Simultaneous synchronicity of individual experience contains disparate markers for individual experiencing. The experiencing of intertemporality, mediated and recorded now by a flux of us. We are being colonized by this media. Media maintained and made by machines. Media that algorithmically dictates the why and when of market, movie, and monopoly. Layering into meditation, one learns to read said algorithm, mediating upon a fiction, upon fact, upon time, upon place. Meditation is a form of time traveling. Memory is a part of time. Time is an evolution, is expanding beyond 5D. The Anthropocene is true, while transhumanism is a lie. The essential transhuman hypothesis is false. The body must evolve through effort, through physicality or relics of its past, animating the internet so we can make it dance. Is a computer a machine? Is a computer a computer? Is a computer a consciousness? Intuition is an extension of mediation. Mediation in interpersonal meditation, a technique monitoring the self. Sensing input and output, layering narratives upon abstraction, the symbiosis of body and computer can enable being but not unconsciousness. The body is a network formed, a tool functioning as personal brand avatar of our other self. The one with the chain linking, chain liking, chain smoking, hashtagging into the void, imbued by palm gazing. Beyond the eschaton, the omniscient palm extends cocooning body to the richness of the planet's knowledge. We base our conduct on what we recognize as useful. Now the most useful thing is to repudiate, so we repudiate everything, everything, with indescribable composure and promiscuous research methodologies. Shout out to the victims, how can we better maneuver in the dark? A 21-year-old dies. He had such promise. He had a 1 in 5 chance of dying from heroin. He had a 1 in 5 chance of dying from a gunshot. He had a 1 in 5 chance of being sexually abused. So 2 out of 5 ain't bad. 40% of chances fulfilled. Limerence via digital spaces. Person 1 says something. Person 2 says something too. Person 3 says something witty, rebuttal, caveat, and claim. Person 1, 2, and 3, all independently autonomous in authorship. In art for art's sake, they are all authors of their own algorithmic state. Remove the body to enjoy the silence. All in good intention, the good intention of silence. In silence, the sound of one's own body generates fear, a heartbreak mistaken for a cold civil war. Tear down this wall and build a new era of no era. We could all come from any day in the last of the 30. On 9 November 1989, a wall fell. Watching from the west side of the wall, we looked the same, save more international sportswear. Watching from the west side of the wall, we all talk the same, save new and exciting acronyms and ways to disseminate them. Watching from the west side of the wall, culture is a product. Culture is an identity. Nobody has time to be in a generation anymore. Time accelerates and brand loyalty rises. Capital accelerates culture. Faster speeds, faster cultural gains. Faster cultural gains, more accelerationism. The current culture of 24-hour screaming asserts an interest in nothing. The body is the experience of time. We feel that time is quickening. It's getting warmer. Acceleration creates heat. Meditate on this. We face the end of the world, the end of a world. We base our identity on tribe swirls. We must adapt systems to survive or be conquered. The essential transhuman false is false. The essential transhuman hypothesis is false. The body must evolve through effort, through physicality, or become a relic of the past. We make the internet dance. The most fruitful thing you can do is not to remember or wait. It is to observe, act, and create. You must make yes happen.
Are you experienced in improvising? Could you improvise for this experience? Can you improvise any experience? Improvisation improves the quality of an experience. To experience improvisation is a quality of experiencing. Improvisation is an experiential quality, one that improves the quality of experience. Is my experience competent for experiencing this improvisation? Does my experience contain lack of experiencing? I can only experience that which I've experienced. Indicate that this experiencing is rife with expectation. What do you expect from experiencing? Are you expecting something from this experience? Are you experiencing expectation? Will you expect this to be a real experience? Have you been educated in experiencing this experience? This is worth your experiencing. So as we, you and I, are experiencing this experience, do you think it's an experience worth experiencing? The expectation may overshadow experience, or the experience obliterate the expectation. All good improvisers have one thing in common.